Yo, what's up, bro? So you're entering into this video because you just can't planche everywhere. You have your own room or your own bars that you know that you can express your strength the best. You're doing PRs every single time you're going on a certain bars on when you're training at home. But when it's not in your exact place, in your exact comfort zone, you just can't. You're doing one less press, one less push-up, 3 seconds less holds, and you just don't know why. You can't really express your strength when you're not in the exact same place. And in this video today, we're going to cover everything related to the problems, which means why this is happening to you, and we will go over what you really want to. We will go over on the solutions, and we will make sure that when you will finish to watch this video, you will be able to express your strength everywhere, whether it's on high bars, on low bars, in your room, in your backyard, in a competition. Doesn't really matter where it is. We're going to go over everything to make sure that you can be at your best shape every single time. Now let's go over on a short backstory, because I was at your exact same situation that you are facing right now just 2 to 3 months ago, because I wasn't able to express my strength when it wasn't with my own room, with my own parallels. I'm currently serving in the army, and each and every time that I've trained in the army, even if it was with my own parallels, I couldn't really express my strength as I'm doing it at home. And it just was a matter of days. So if on Friday I could hold a full planche press, or I could hold full planche for 10 seconds, when I've went into the army and trained there, I hold maybe 5 seconds, 6 seconds bed form. I couldn't even press, and I didn't know why. I was so frustrated about it, because I just knew that if I will just fix this one thing, if I will be able to planche everywhere, I will progress so much faster, and not only when I'm at home. So let's go over this really quick, because there are some mental things that we are going to talk about. I did a full YouTube video about it, but right now in this video today we're going to talk only about what to do if you can't planche everywhere. We will go over the mental, and also about some of the best solutions that I found that fixed me everything. And right now you can see this video right here. I made a PR while being in the army. Okay, so with my own parallels, but not at home, not at my comfort zone, but I was still able to do 7 seconds full planche to a press, and doing just crazy presses, crazy combos with holds before the press, after the press, in between the presses, and I just knew that I've crushed that mental barrier. So I just said it, but when we're talking about the fact that you can't planche everywhere, the problem is a mental barrier. Okay, just a minute. Okay, fixed it. Now, I had a full YouTube video about mental barriers in planche and how I overcame mine. So you can go check it, the link is in the description, it's a full video. But today we're going to talk only about this single problem. And when we are talking about mental barriers, your mental barrier that you are having is, I can't planche everywhere, or I can't express my strength in planche when I'm not at home. So if you understand what I was talking about right now, I was just talking about some thoughts that you are having each and every time that you are not training at your comfort zone, at your home with your own parallels. So the first thing that you need to do is to be able to know that you're thinking about these thoughts. So here is a picture of you. So here is a drawing of you. You can see that you're having a huge bicep because you're training planche. Even if you're only at advanced stack, you will be able to get some huge biceps. And these are some of the thoughts that 100% went into your mind when you had this problem of can't planche everywhere. Maybe it's even right now. So I wrote some of them. I'm not strong when I'm not XYZ. So it can be, I'm not strong when I don't have my coffee before my workout, or I'm not strong when I don't have my own parallels, or things like that. If you're thinking these thoughts, they will come into a reality. Same thing with, I don't have the optimal XYZ here, so I don't have the optimal surrounding. Maybe you're training alone, you're not training with your friends, For example, if you're just going to a local park on a vacation, you're saying to yourself, no, I can't planche here, I don't have my best surroundings, I don't have the optimal things that I wish I had when I was training regularly at my home, or I don't have the optimal, we can say I don't have the optimal equipment maybe. So as I said earlier, it's like the other, maybe it's not, you just don't have the parallels, or not optimal sleep schedule, so I'm just after work and I can't really be strong at planche when I'm after work, or things like I can't have fun when I'm not training in XYZ, so I'm not having fun if I'm not training at my home. And basically, if you're not having fun, yes, you will not improve. This is something that works together. If you're not having fun in your workouts, you will not be able to improve. So if, for example, you're not having fun when you're not training at home, or when you're not training at with your friends, so each and every time that you will not train with your friends or will not train at home, you will just not be able to express your strength the best way in planche. So there is one big solution to all of this, and the only solution is to shut down these thoughts. Literally, I'm daring it to you right now that all you have to do is to just shut down all of these thoughts. Whenever this thought is coming to your mind the next time you're doing a practice which is not at your comfort zone, just let it away. Just, I don't know, hear some music, hear your best song that you like, or just start talking with someone there, or just be alone with your thoughts about other things, but stop thinking about these things, because they are just bringing you down and you will not be able to express your strength the best way if you will think about it. But yeah, I know that you will be saying something like, yeah, but I'm not even thinking about these thoughts. It's just about the fact that when I'm not training at a certain place, there is one, two, three things that they are not optimal. So I wrote it down that this is a huge problem. And a good solution that I found is to just try to optimize things the best as you can. So if you're going on a vacation, just take your small parallels with you. Same goes as if you're going for a family outside of town and you just want to train there, just do a quick workout, just take your parallels with you, and here you have just an optimal equipment. Same goes with the fact that in the army, I decided to bring from home the raw honey that I always like to drink with my coffee before the workout. And I was having problems sometimes. Like I told myself, no, I don't have the raw honey with the coffee, so I will not be able to express my strength the best in planche. So I just optimized these things. I just gave, I just each and every time that I went into the army, I put in my bag the parallels, I have the raw honey, so I can clearly think about it like I'm being at my home. And the third thing is to just play your favorite music, because we know how important it is to do the set with the music that just makes you so excited and makes you feel strong. And this is one thing that you can optimize. Just even if you're not training at home, or you're training at a local park that you haven't trained there yet in your whole life, just put your music, do some of the routine that you're regularly doing when you're at home, and you will just make it feel to the body like you're actually at your home. So put your own music, your regular music that you like to hear when doing the best sets. Again, just think about the routine that you're doing at your home. So whether it's just drinking your coffee, try to drink it everywhere, even if you're not training at your home. And the third thing is just work with your own parallels. These are some things that you can optimize, and then you will be able to be strong everywhere. So the first thing is just music, then it's routine before training. So as I said earlier, whether it's drinking your coffee or just watching your favorite video of your favorite athlete, so you can enter into the mind of getting into the best shape possible and to really express your strength. And the last thing is to get your equipment. Not sure if I wrote it right, but doesn't really matter. Just take your parallels with you, it will help you a lot. I know that for sure. And now the last and third thing that I know for sure is holding you back when it comes to not being able to do planche everywhere and not really express your strength is the fact that you are trying new things in a new environment. That's not how your body works biologically. We can't really do new things with the new surroundings. That's just how it works. So instead of thinking about, oh, if I'm going for my local park right now, or I'm training at a certain place that I'm not regularly trained there, I still have to break a PR in my full planche hold or break a PR in my full planche press. All you have to think is to just get better. You don't have to think about trying new things. So that's why when I'm training at the army, instead of thinking about making a huge PRs, of course that right now I'm able to do it, but at the start when I was dealing with this problem and I wasn't able to express my strength in the army, I just thought about improving in something else. So instead of trying new things in the army, for example, breaking my full planche PR, or I don't know, trying a full planche push-up for the first time, all I was doing is trying to improve what I've done on Friday. So, for example, focusing on form. This is something that you will probably be able to do even if it's in a new environment, because all you will have to do is to do something that you've already done, but just do it better. It's not really new things, and that's why you will probably be able to do it. The same things can go, for example, doing more sets. So again, it's not really trying new things, but you will get your body into a progressive overload. And that's something really important, you probably know it. In trainings, all you have to do is to do progressive overload. So, for example, when you're training at your comfort zone, try to go for intense sets and break your PRs. But if you can't planche everywhere, then you don't really have to do planche everywhere at the best way. Just do a few more sets, and that will help you to gain progressive overload even if you're in a new environment. And another great solution for it, and this is the last solution that I will give you, is to work with bands. So again, it's not a new thing that you're doing. For example, if you broke a new planche PR, you got to 12 seconds, for example, at your home session on Friday, and right now on Tuesday you're at a new environment or you're just not at your comfort zone, then just work with bands on full planche holds, because it for sure will do something to your body. You will get better activation, you will get stronger at the exact position, you will just be able to hold it more and with the bands. So even if you're not that strong, you will still be able to do the planche. And this is some of the best solutions that I found, and it really helped me. As I said earlier, I can right now do everything that I do at home, even better actually at my army. So that's literally all I've done, and it worked phenomenally for me. So again, shut down these thoughts. This is the first thing, this is the most important one. You have to let go of that mental barrier. Every time you're hearing that thought coming into your head, oh shit, I'm not at this optimal equipment or this optimal surrounding, I can't really be strong. No, stop. Just stop thinking about it. And then put your favorite music, do your routine before training that you're regularly doing at your home or at your comfort zone with your friends, for example. Just do it also with the new environment. Try to make it as close as it possibly can, okay? And it will help you a lot. Same goes with equipment. So if you can just bring your own parallels, it will help you a lot. It will feel like you are at your comfort zone. And then focusing on form, this is for the training itself. So focusing on form, doing more sets and work with bands. This is something that will just not be new things for your workout, but you will just still get better and will still benefit from this type of work. So this is all you have to do if you can't planche everywhere. And this is something, as I said earlier, that is related to your programming. Because if you will always think about program and doing the exact same training routine when you're at home and when you're not at home, it will not work. And that's why you have to work with a coach who can actually help you to build a specific program according to new environments or things like that. So if you're still struggling with your planche or with any other calisthenic skill and you need some help, you know that you're not progressing at the rate that you want and you want to increase your full potential and to actually improve and progress faster in calisthenics, all you have to do is to work with me one-on-one in my coaching. And if you want to see if you are the kind of guy that I want to work with, just DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description, and maybe we can take your calisthenics journey to the next level. That's it for the video. Hope you learned some new things about how to actually progress in planche even when you're not at your comfort zone or with a new environment, or you just basically can't express your strengths the best when it's not in a certain place. So if you can't planche everywhere, just try some of these solutions, and I can say for sure that you will see better results in the next few sessions. So if this video was helpful for you, please make sure to subscribe and like this video just for more knowledge and content about calisthenics. I'm just trying to help as many people as possible, and I will just see you in the next video.